So I felt like it was only right for me to do this video. I have currently short/medium length locks, and when it's washed, sometimes I don't want to retwist, but I don't know what to do with it in between. So if you want to see how to go from having no retwist like this to one of these styles, then stay tuned. But before we get into that, I wanted to show you guys something. So if you look at my hashtag, you'll see my hair journey right from the beginning of my lock journey, even when I had relaxed/natural hair. All the pictures are there. I always hashtag any hair posts. So yeah, do check it out. Otherwise, let's get straight into this video. So the first hairstyle was space buns. Just showing you guys my roots. It's been God knows how long, but I used rose water and glycerin and kind of just spray up my hair to just add some water and moisture back into it. It's probably been like a week since I last washed it, and just, yeah, didn't retwist. So I'm just separating my hair into two. Then I used the JVC, it smells so good, cream. Just kind of using like the lock method, the liquid oil cream, just without the oil, because I've been oiling my scalp. But yeah, just add that just so that my hair can kind of move around, so that my roots get softer, because my hair is it's not even 4C, it's 4D, guys. This I don't do too often, but I have started like using like a soft bristle brush to kind of just neaten up the edges, because my hair grows outside of the lock, as you can see at the top. I think I brushed it afterwards, but as you can see at the top, yeah, there, it grows out of the lock. So it really, really helps to brush it and kind of get all the hairs together. And I don't like to brush it when it's dry. So yeah, separate the bangs and then tie it up on one side. I try not to do it too tight, so maybe like 2 or 3. But these hairbands are linked down below because they are the best hairbands ever. With those scraggly hairs, what I like to do is pull the bands and just kind of tuck them in, which I'm trying to kind of show you, but I don't know if you can see. But like pull the band loose a little bit and then tuck just the ends in. So it doesn't really have to be super neat. On the other side, same thing. Just add in some cream so that my roots feel soft and that when I brush them, I'm not doing damage. I try to add mostly around the edges, like the back of my hair is like so like coily. And that's probably the bit that sticks out the most. So just to kind of make it look neater, just add the lotion around the edges mostly. Separate my bangs out. I can never get my space buns to be level with each other, so this is my best try. Again, just a lot of smoothing at the back. Again, I'm going to link these hairbands down below because they are the best hairbands. They have no silver metal bit. They don't have like ends to it, so it doesn't snag. And it can hold like a really big ponytail. But yeah, there we go. Just doing a lot of smoothing, checking my bangs, and we good. I have these lock jewels. I have no idea. My loctician gave them to me. Well, I bought them off my loctician, so I don't even know where to link them. But you can find lock jewels everywhere. If I do find them, I will link them. but I just add them onto like the scraggly locks just to kind of weigh them down a little bit so they don't stick out. But that one was a no from me, so I've just tucked it underneath the band, and then another one comes out. It takes a lot of fiddling and like fixing until you kind of get it to your liking. Added the lock jewels on both sides and we Gucci. Now here is where I'm lying to you guys, because I do not even have edges like that, but get some Gorilla Snot, literally just like the tiniest amount, and then I usually work on my ring fingers. I don't know why. I think because I'm just like, this finger's probably clean. And then I get a toothbrush and I wet it first. Gorilla Snot gives me that residue, that yellow or white residue, which you can probably see now. But when I use water on the brush, I don't get left with that sticky residue afterwards. But yeah, I don't have edges, as you can see. Just faking the thing here. Fake it till you make it. But yeah, I've wet the toothbrush, like proper wet it. And here you have it, guys. This is how my space buns look. I had some random gold clips in my hair, so they are in there somewhere. Next, we're onto the slick pony with a swoop. Sometimes I do a middle part, but today I wanted to do a swoop, so here we go. I shower with my hair, no shower cap, just so that the steam kind of makes my hair become like, brings the moisture back into my hair basically, so I don't need to add that cream again. Get myself a little side part, use the rose water and glycerin, which I will link down below. I think I got it from Amazon. Again, just the edges, and then I use the Talia Wajid healing oil. It's got a mixture of so many different oils. This is like my holy grail. Literally the tiniest amount, and I put it around the edges. Again, because I'm going to be doing a lot of brushing and sweeping back and stuff. I do not want to lose my edges before I am 30. Thank you very much. Just separated a little bit for a fringe, and then using a clip, I don't even know what they are, crocodile clip, to hold it together, and then smoothing back as best as I can. And my edges, the ones like right above my ear, are the worst. So you kind of see me like picking at my edges just to kind of uncoil them and then swooping them back. Again, this ponytail holder is the best. I don't do it too tight, just 2 or 3 wraps. And that's how it looks. Now you can leave it like this. Sometimes I do leave it like this and just have it with like a big fringe. But in this case, we're swooping. So I get those bobby pins. And this takes a lot of trial and error. You might want to do it more on your face. I like to kind of just have it like a side part, neat pony. And I just pin, I like weave underneath and over, or over and then underneath. If you have like fully black hair, then I'm sure you won't see the pins, but because I have the ombre tips. Then I get my headscarf and I literally put it on top and tie it down tight. I usually like to start this hairstyle before I do my makeup, before I get dressed, and I just let it lay like the whole time I'm kind of getting ready. Especially if I've just had a shower, I'll do it as soon as I come out of the shower. Of course, I've applied my makeup here, so now I'm just gonna take it off, and all those little scraggly edges should be all laid now. Try to take it off before you go out, or else you get that little line like you had a good sleep. But yeah, look how smooth it looks, guys. Proper smooth, especially around the edges. Ponytail's looking lush. Next, we have the half up, half down. I don't do this as often anymore, but I used to do it a lot when my hair couldn't catch in one ponytail. So I'm kind of like separating the top. I've got a big head and I've got a lot of hair at the top. I think I've got most of my locks at the top. So the top will always be I always hold quite a lot at the top and then leave very little at the back. So do it to what fits you. I like to do it just behind my ears. Again, rose water and glycerin. All of these hairstyles, by the way, I've done like after I've come out of the shower. So I don't need to apply that cream again. I feel like the steam just activates that moisture to come back, and then I just add oil on top and the rose water to kind of loosen the strands a little bit. But I'm just moisturizing the back part first. I like to work in sections. And just like putting the oil in my scalp and like really getting it in there so it's shiny. And that's it for the back. For the top now. Y'all must be used to this rose water and glycerin. It's the best thing. But if you're someone like me who your hair just always lacks moisture, you need like the cream. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like to hold my hair, when I'm holding it up, I like to kind of go with an upside down hand movement to like pick it up. Then it's easier to hold it on the top of my head. And I like to swoop my hair to one side when I put the band over it. I don't know if you caught that. And then with the other bit on the side, I tuck it in at the back. And then this is again a lot of fixing, a bit like the space buns. Just like smoothing. But of course I had some little bits that wouldn't go under the band, so I just used a bobby pin to just secure those extra little ones. But I don't mind like the little ones that kind of hang out, but I try to tuck as much as I can. Again, I'm lying to you guys because I don't have edges, but we're trying a thing. Just where those little swoops are, as you can kind of see. Same process. I wet a toothbrush and then I just try and slick it up, and I follow with my finger. So you're seeing me do 3 slicks here, but then I actually changed it and did 2 in the end. I did it off camera though, because it just wasn't working out for me. I get a headscarf. Oh, and this is my hack. I like to put the headscarf behind the slicks. So like literally where my hairline kind of starts, so that it holds the hair down there. But then because I don't really have edges like that, it ends up just curling up anyway. But if you're somebody who likes to kind of slick your hair back and you always find like it's always lumpy, it's a hack for you. Put it behind the slicks. Put my makeup on, let it set a little bit, and then here we are, taking off the headband or the headscarf. See what I mean? I don't have edges, guys. It's all a lie. It was all a lie. Just tuck in those extra hairs because I kind of wanted it to look neat. I feel like a princess with this hairstyle. I don't know why. But this is how it looks. And again, like I said, I've got a lot of hair on the top compared to like the back. So the back kind of looks a bit thin. And lastly, a top knot bun, my fave. This is like my go-to. You've probably seen it in my other video, Cheap Eats Around London. If you haven't watched it, please do. Same thing, after a shower, let the steam get to it. Use my rose water and glycerin to just add a little bit more moisture, but I like to add it to my bang just so that they move around a little bit more. And of course, add it to the back because that's where my hair is tightest. And then I do the oil again at the back because I know that I'm about to hold it all the way up. So I need it to be shiny, smooth, soft, and fantastical. And then I get a brush again. See those hairs? They're about to lay down. Look at that. Cool, blimey geezer, mate. And I did it to the edges as well, like just all around the sides. just so that everything kind of lays nicely. But this is optional, you might not need to do this, but my hair texture I do. Again, I went with that upside down motion, kind of swooping with the inner bit of my thumbs, the webbing, and then using this amazing hairband. And again, when I wrap the hairband round for the last time, I swoop it to the side. And then again, I try to tuck all those little pineapple spiky bits, but here's my hack. You know when you get a weave and you have that little netting that comes inside the package? I tuck all those little bits as best as I can, but because I want the top knot to look fantastical, we put that netting over. Don't even need to pull it too tight, but like just wrap it over and then wrap it round and then tuck it under. You don't even need a bobby pin. Literally just tuck it under the bun. And look at that. Lying to you guys for the third time, I don't have edges, but we're gonna try a thing. My mum was trying to talk to me at this point. This is why my mouth is moving. And I was telling her, I am recording. You're gonna have my mouth moving and no sound coming out. But yeah, wet the toothbrush, slick it around. I think this is probably the best edges that I did from this whole video. Maybe because I worked on one side at a time, but I usually work one side at a time. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, that was my face like, oh my God, I don't have edges. And then again, I wrap the headscarf behind the slicks so that it lays them flat. Put on my makeup, taking it off, and look at it. Looks so slick. Look at that top knot. Tell me it's not fantastic. In the back, look at that. Perfect. We love to see it.